An ABC News exclusive on the mysterious death of a politically connected couple from New Jersey, killed when their home burned down. Authorities believe they've solved the crime, calling it a murder-suicide, but the family is not buying it. And ABC's Paula Harris is here with that story. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning, George. And the family is trying to clear John and Joyce Sheridan's name and will be filing a lawsuit to do so. They are claiming there was a lack of evidence, including no motive and a missing murder weapon. And this morning, they believe a killer is still on the loose.
I believe my neighbor's house may be beginnings of a fire.
A burning home in an upscale New Jersey neighborhood. A prominent political couple discovered dead inside. The deaths of John and Joyce Sheridan on September 28 seemed a mystery until now. Investigators just declaring it a murder-suicide. A husband now accused of fatally attacking his wife before setting their master bedroom on fire.
They assumed it was a murder-suicide the second they walked on the scene.
This morning in an ABC News exclusive, the Sheridan's family is fighting back, pointing out what they call gaping holes in the prosecutor's report, ones that point to a brutal double murder and a killer still at large.
The community should be scared. The prosecutor had no idea what happened at that crime scene, and he was out telling the public they were safe.
The prosecutor's report concludes the 72-year-old former political figure and hospital CEO used a kitchen knife to fatally stab his wife and then used an unknown weapon to injure himself, while also pouring gasoline on the floor and setting the fire that ultimately killed him. Investigators say autopsies, interviews, and even DNA evidence all point to one conclusion: murder-suicide.
The prosecutor have indicted and convicted my brother of murder when there hasn't even been a trial.
The family now releasing a list of unanswered questions, too many, they say, for the case to be closed. Why were there no scratch marks on John Sheridan when DNA from an unknown source was found under the fingernails of Joyce Sheridan? What was the motive? John Sheridan had been sending work emails just hours before the killings, even planning a meeting for the next day. And the couple FaceTimed with their grandson that night. No signs of unrest. And where is the weapon used to stab John Sheridan? Police never recovered it. And the DNA on the knife used to kill Joyce?
The DNA evidence in this case is extremely speculative.
Now the family is planning to sue the prosecutor and other officials, not for money, but to clear John Sheridan's name.
We're not going to allow the prosecutor's office to destroy my father's legacy, my mother's legacy.
And the prosecutor's office tells ABC News, quote, in light of the repeated statements by members of the Sheridan family that litigation is imminent, further comment would not be appropriate at this time, end quote. The family tells us they are planning to file that lawsuit any day, but they say they just want to clear their parents' names and just remember, they want everyone to remember they were a devoted couple, married 47 years, devoted to their family, friends, and community.
It does seem like there are a lot of questions out there.
A lot of questions on this trip.
Thanks.